Yesterday we were discussing about measuring of mass, how we will measure the mass and what are the units of measurement, and if you are given a mass, how will you calculate it by using the formula. So how you'll measure the volume of liquids and how much is 1 liter. Yes, Srinika. Yes, Abhiveer. Abhiveer. Abhiveer,
Ma'am,
can you show me your camera? Yes, tell me 1 liter is equal to how many ml?
ma'am, I did not hear, ma'am.
You did not hear
Please
me.
repeat the question. Yes, ma'am,
One
please repeat the
liter
question.
is equal to how much? How many ml?
1000,
Yes,
1000
good,
ma'am.
1000 ml. Okay. Uh, okay. You can mute yourself. What is the unit of weight? How you can calculate the weight? What is the formula for weight? Yes, Tanushree. Hitansh. Hitansh, switch on your
Yes, ma'am.
camera. Yeah, switch on your camera. How you'll calculate the
Yes,
weight?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
How
how
you will
will
calculate the
calculate weight, ma'am?
yeah. What is the formula to calculate the weight? Yes, Joshit, do you have any doubt? You'll give the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Meter per second, ma'am.
Okay, yes, good. Yes, Hitansh, tell me. Uh, just 1 second. What is the formula for density, Hitansh? How you will calculate the density?
Ma'am,
Density. Yes, Harsh.
ma'am.
Ma'am, what ma'am? Density?
Density.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Yes.
Density, ma'am.
Yes, yes, density. How you will calculate
Density.
density? Yes, Vishwan. Yes, Vishwan.
Mass by volume.
Sorry, can you repeat it?
Mass by volume.
Mass by volume. Yes, good.
Mass by volume.
Yes, that's correct. Mass by volume. Okay, ma. So, can you just tell me what is the acceleration due to gravity of moon? Acceleration due to gravity of moon. Yes, Srinika, can you tell me what is the
Ma'am,
acceleration?
9.8 meter per second.
One by sixth. 1/6, ma'am.
1/6 of that of Earth. But what? How much it is?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, 9.8 meter per second.
9.8 meter per second is
Hello.
actually
9.8.
the gravity of Earth. For Earth, it is for Earth, ma. I'm asking for Moon. It is 1/6 of that of Earth. But how much you will calculate it? 1/6 into 9.8. That is 1.6.
Equals to
Yeah,
1.63 meter,
it
ma'am.
is actually 1.63
Meter
meter per second square. So you have
per
to tell
second.
like
Meter per second
1.63.
square.
It is 1.63 meters per second square. Okay, children. So mute everyone. So if you just want to calculate the relative density, determination of unknown density, if you just want to know about, if you don't know the density of something, how much it is being taken. So if you want, you can calculate the density by using the formula mass by volume. So how much its mass is. Like if you are the density of a substance is expressed, like here the formula is being given. So by using this, density of water can be calculated. The relative density formula, we can, by using the relative density formula, we can calculate the ratio of the substance which is being dropped into that water, and compared to that, the ratio of that substance and the density of water, we can calculate how much it is. Since the ratio of similar quantities, the relative density has no unit. Relative density is also called as specific gravity of a substance. Yes, Hanvita, you've raised the hand.
Ma'am, I came now only, ma'am. What are you telling, ma'am?
I was just asking the questions of yesterday's class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll calculate the relative density of the substance, and we'll calculate the ratio of the substance and the ratio of water. So we will calculate the relative density. The relative density is also called as specific gravity of a substance. So it can be mentioned like the density equal to mass by volume can be written in this formula. You can just note down this formula in your classwork books. Switch on your cam, everyone. So we'll continue with this topic, the fibers. Fibers, what are fibers? So the clothes, they are nothing but the clothes which we wear. We spun these fibers. How we are preparing these clothes? By using different types of materials. We are preparing threads out of different materials, and we are weaving these clothes, and we are wearing so beautiful and nice warm clothes in different seasons. So clothes are the necessities, major necessities of man. What are the major necessities for human beings? Yes, Bharadwaja, can you tell me what is the main need of human beings? What all they need to live on earth? Yes, Diksha. Yes, Hitansh.
Ma'am, clothes, ma'am.
And what else? Only clothes?
No, ma'am, clothes and food and water to live.
Okay, that's fine. Good. You can mute yourself. Yes, Rikshita also want to give the answer. Yes, Hanvita. Yes, Hanvita. Yes, Rikshita. Rikshita, you've raised the hand. You can unmute yourself. Yes.
Ma'am, air, oxygen, rice, water.
Major needs. What are the main things? First of all, they are the secondary. Firstly, we need clothes to wear to cover ourselves, and then we need a house to protect ourselves, isn't it? Then air, water, everything, they are the needs. Okay, even they are very necessary. Air, clothes, shelter, water, they are the major needs. Even food also. Okay, so now we are talking about clothes. So clothes are also important necessity of man. They protect us. Mute yourselves, children. They protect us from bad weather. Yeah, just 1 second, children. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. So the clothes protect us from bad weather, strong sunlight, extreme cold. We feel extreme cold. It's very cool in the winter season. So what we do, what type of clothes do we wear? We wear very thin and very like very thin and cotton clothes during winter when it is very cool. What type of clothes do we wear in winter season? Yes, Vilohit. What type of clothes do we wear in winter?
Cotton, jute.
In winter, at the time of very cool, it's very cool outside. Then what type of clothes do you wear? Yes, 3 participants has raised their hand. Yes, Hanvita.
Ma'am, once can you repeat the question, ma'am?
What type of clothes do you wear during winter season? Yes.
Cotton.
Yes,
Ma'am,
that's
woolen
good.
clothes,
Yes,
ma'am.
woolen clothes. Yeah, I'll give you the chance to everyone. Even Divishi is also raising the hand. Srikshita, Srihit. I'll ask the questions in middle. I'll give you the chance, okay? Yes.
Okay,
So we wear woolen clothes. And what type of clothes do we wear in summer season? Yes, you can tell
Ma'am,
me.
ma'am.
cotton
Cotton.
clothes. Cotton clothes, ma'am.
Yes, cotton clothes. Okay, good. Because they keep our body very cool. They absorb the sweat during summer season. So we wear different types of clothes in different seasons. They protect us from strong, hot, uh, uh, even during the summer season. We wear cotton clothes. Even they just protect us. The woolen clothes they protect us from cold weather. So even they protect us from insects also. They even reflect our personalities. We wear very fashionable clothes, isn't it? Because they reflect our personalities. We wear different. When we are at home, we wear different clothes. When we go out in some functions or somewhere outside, then we wear very uh, nice clothes, isn't it? Because they reflect our personalities. We nowadays we wear very fashionable clothes. So clothes, can you just think for a second that how clothes are made up of, by using what type of materials they are made? So today we are going to discuss what are the different types of materials which are being used for making these clothes. Fibers. Yes, fibers are thin threads. They are woven together to make clothes. Certain fibers such as cotton, jute, they are handpicked from plants. Underline this. From where we can get cotton and jute? Underline it in your course book. From plants. We get cotton and jute from plants. So even we get from where we get silk, children? Yes, I want Joshit Srihit, R Srihit to give me the answer. Yes, Srihit. Yes, Srihit. Switch on your cam. Srihit. Okay, that's fine. You're just yes, Divishi.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Joshit.
Synthetic fiber, ma'am.
Oh, from where we can get silk?
Ma'am, from animals, I think, ma'am.
From animals, I think. Yes, Harsh, can you give me the answer?
Silk, ma'am.
Yeah, silk. From where we can get silk? Yes,
From
Mahalakshmi.
plants, ma'am. From
Ma'am,
plants.
from silkworm. Silkworm.
Yes, good. From
Silkworm.
silkworm.
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
a silkworm?
Ma'am, I mean, it is a
What is
plant.
a
It's
silkworm?
a plant. It's an.
What is a silkworm, Srinika?
Ma'am, it's an. Can I tell, ma'am?
Yes, yes,
Which you can you underline,
yes.
ma'am?
Which one?
Whatever you are
Ma'am, it's an
telling, you
insect.
underline.
Ma'am, it's an insect, ma'am.
Good, which one? It's an insect. Yes, it's an insect. So silkworm is an insect. So it yields silk. So we get silk from silkworm. Underline this. Fibers. Underline this, children. Fibers are thin threads that are woven together to make clothes. Certain fibers, such as cotton and jute, are handpicked from plants, while certain fibers, such as wool, are obtained from animals. From which animals we can get wool?
Silkworm.
Wool. No.
Wool, ma'am.
Yes, wool. From where we can get wool? Yes, 1 second. Vishwan wants to give the answer, Hitanshi. Yes, Vishwan?
Sheeps.
Good. Yes, sheeps. From sheeps we can get wool. Yes. So, yes, children, I'll give everyone the chance to give me the answer, okay?
Ma'am, total you have to underline.
Yes, total you have to underline. So, because it's important, so you're not giving me the answer. From where we can get silk, you're not telling me silk, silkworm. Silkworm is an insect, children. Okay, they live on mulberry trees. And even we can get these fibers from even bamboo shoots. They are also utilized to yield fibers. I'll show you the images of everything, okay? If you just finish underlining it, then I'll show you what type of fibers are there and from where we can get everything. So these are the silkworms. You can see these silkworms. So they cover themselves. So after 1 week, they all are feeding on these mulberry tree leaves. So these are the mulberry leaves. They are feeding. So after certain days, they just cover themselves up with cocoon. You know what cocoon is? Now you can see how they'll cover themselves.
Ninth.
Only 10 minutes left. So you can see these are the cocoons. So the insects have covered themselves inside the cocoon. They are putting it in the boiling water and they are removing it and they are putting in the machine. From where it is being woven, the threads are being taken out, the fibers are being separated in the form of threads. So
These are the cards for the pattern in the loom. They're going up. Excuse the glare from the window there. So the pattern is then transferred to the loom. And I'm going to go around the other side now. Nice, okay.